Hello everyone. Our next topic is report writing and interpretation. So this whole section consists of report writing and interpretation. In this section we will be discussing how to write report and what are the different formats of report, what is dissertation, how to write dissertation report, then how to write report in a journal. So these are the topics that we are discussing here. We will start with pre-writing considerations. Pre-writing consideration means what? Before starting any report, we have to think of something. That is, we have to take something into consideration. We will be discussing each one by one. Our first point is start thinking about what to include in a research report and how it will be written and presented as early as possible in the research process. It may be possible that you can start a report before completion of your process of research, or you can start writing report after completion of the process, that is after generating the final result. But before writing anything, you have to think what is to be included in the research report. Okay, so this is our first point. Think of what is to be there in the research report, how it will be written and how it will be presented. Then next point is map out a broad preliminary outline of the report's structure. It means mapping out of the outline of the report. That is, you have to think of how many chapters will be there in the report, what should be the introduction section of your report, then how you are going to present the results in the report, by how much time your report is to be completed, how many number of pages should be there in the report. All these things are to be considered before proceeding. So we will call it as a outline of your project report. So this is you have to consider before proceeding. Next point is start making notes on what information and ideas could be covered in different parts of the text. You cannot go and sit and start writing the report. Before writing the report, something should be in hand. That's why you have to start making some notes on what information and ideas is to be covered in the different parts of the text. Okay. Now our next point is expand and update this preliminary outline from time to time with new ideas. So as you proceed with the process of report or process of your research, you may get some new ideas or your research findings may be updated. So with updated findings, you have to update your preliminary outline also. For example, you have found some new survey document or some new research document, and that is very useful to carry out your research work. In that case, you can add that survey document in your survey chapter. So this is about expand and update the preliminary outline from time to time with new ideas. Okay. Now our next point is before starting writing, try to ensure you have all the information you need to write the report readily at hand. So it may be possible that you start writing the report and you are not getting the information at hand. So in that case, it will be waste of your time and it will disturb your process of writing a report. So before starting writing, you have to keep all the things in hand. You have to keep all the information ready so that at the time of writing you will not get disturbed and you can write the report very effectively and efficiently. So this is about this point. Now we are discussing it includes result of data analysis. So what things should be in hand? आपके पास कौन सी चीज़ें होनी चाहिए बिफोर स्टार्टिंग राइटिंग रिपोर्ट? यू शुड हैव रिजल्ट्स ऑफ डेटा एनालिसिस. दैट इज जो भी डेटा एनालिसिस आपने किया है उसके रिजल्ट होने चाहिए. रिसर्च प्रपोजल्स आपके पास होने चाहिए. इंफॉर्मेशन शीट्स ऑफ रिसर्च पार्टिसिपेंट्स. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर कोई रिसर्चर आपके पार्टनर्स है जिन्होंने आपको क्वेश्चनर्स कलेक्ट करने में मदद की है या फिर सर्वे करने में मदद की है, तो उनसे जो शीट जनरेट हुए है, जो डेटा जनरेट हुआ है, वो भी आपको रेडी रखना है सो दैट यू कैन यूज इट टू राइट द report. देन सर्वे क्वेश्चनर्स, प्रीवियस रिसर्च लिटरेचर। प्रीवियस रिसर्च लिटरेचर की क्यों ज़रूरत है? क्योंकि आपके रिपोर्ट में एक चैप्टर होता है लिटरेचर सर्वे, और लिटरेचर सर्वे और लिटरेचर रिव्यू। सो ये चैप्टर में आपको क्या लिखना पड़ता है कि जो भी प्रीवियस रिसर्च ये टॉपिक पे हुआ है वो आपको आपके रिपोर्ट में इंक्लूड करना है। सो बिफोर स्टार्टिंग योर रिपोर्ट राइटिंग यू शुड हैव ऑल दिस थिंग्स इन हैंड so that it will be easier for you to start the report. This is about pre-writing considerations. We are discussing the next topic, interpretation. Interpretation का general meaning क्या है? To interpret something means what? To infer something. That is, if you have some information, based on that information, you have to analyze something and give the result. So we call it as a inference. Here a definition of inference is given, interpretation is given. Interpretation refers to task of drawing inferences from the collected facts. Means जो भी facts आपने collect की है उससे आपको inferences निकालने हैं after analytical और experimental study. Means जो भी facts आपके पास है, जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन आपके पास है उसका आपको स्टडी करना है, उसका एनालिसिस करना है और उससे आपको कोई इन्फरेंस निकालना है, या फिर आप उसको कोई कंक्लूजन बोल सकते हो। कोई भी रिसर्च का जो फाइनल टॉपिक होता है वो कंक्लूजन, रिजल्ट्स एंड कंक्लूजन्स होता है। सो दिस इज नथिंग बट इंटरप्रिटेशन। सो व्हाई देयर इज नीड ऑफ इंटरप्रिटेशन, वी आर डिस्कसिंग दिस नाउ। Why interpretation is needed? It is through interpretation that the researcher can well understand the abstract principle that works beneath his finding. So interpretation की वजह से ही रिसर्चर को पता चलता है कि उसका रिसर्च प्रॉपर डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है या नहीं जा रहा है, उसकी जो फाइंडिंग्स है, जो कंक्लूजन्स है दैट ही इज डिराइविंग फ्रॉम हिज रिसर्च वर्क, दिस आर ऑन ट्रैक और नॉट. This is about the first point, why there is need of interpretation. Okay, now we are discussing next point. Researcher can better appreciate through interpretation why his findings are what they are and can make others to understand the real significance of his research finding. So this is second point. Research interpretation की वजह से रिसर्चर को पता चलेगा कि उसका रिसर्च, why he is doing that research, then is it beneficial to other people, what kind of significance is there to the other people who are referring that research. This is about the second point. Okay, and third one is it leads to establishments of explanatory concepts that can serve as a guide for future or further research study. जो भी इंटरप्रेट होने वाला है आफ्टर डूइंग रिसर्च का जो भी कंक्लूजन निकलने वाला है, दैट विल बी एक्ट एज अ फ्यूचर रिसर्च स्टडी, गाइड फॉर फ्यूचर रिसर्च स्टडी.